Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about getting started with robot framework with Appium. Okay, and here before starting here, I have complete for there are two playlists which is Appium with Python and also I completed for Appium with WebDriver IO. Okay, there are two things I have completed. Now I'm going to do for another thing that is called robot framework. Okay, my voice is some maybe you'll feel some bad, okay, because of my I'm getting cough last couple of days. That's why I'm not good health right now. But still, I'm going to do this particular videos. In case if you feel bad, please excuse that one, okay? And we'll start for now. And in this particular video, I'll go and explain you two things. One is introduction about for mobile app test. What exactly mobile app and what are the things we have and how they we can able to do automation. And also we are going to do for some small introduction about for robot framework. These are the two things I'm going to cover in this particular video. Okay, before starting like robot framework, we'll go for Appium. Okay, what Appium is basically, we have there is a couple of things like uh, basically, whenever market is says that there is automation testing by using for UI and also API. These are the two main things we are most of the time we'll see, right? API is nothing base like application interface, right? That is a particularly like there is an endpoint you need to hit by using for Postman and you can able to hit if it is get call, you can provide some parameters and you can able to hit. If it is post means you can able to provide some request body and then you can able to hit for that and you'll get for some response. This is a very quick response. And UI is basically we can able to see the way what we can able to see web applications. These are the UI. Okay, in this UI we are going to open for any browser for that particular company website and we are going to log in and we can able to add to cart and those are the things we can able to do it. Now how mobile application can do, these are the two things is separated. And mobile application, what exactly means, there are a mobile application which you are going to use for one web application, or not only the web, like we can able to apps like Flipkart, Amazon, eCart, eBuy. These all the things are there, right? The like so many apps we have. In case if you are going for transport, okay, for if you want for transport from one location to another location transaction, that also we can able to we have some separate, right? Ola, Uber, these are all the things we have. We can able to book the cab and cab will come to take the particular location, those things. But how this particular UI means we are able to test for functional testing and we can able to do for regression by using for Selenium or WebDriver IO, JavaScript, Cypress, Playwright, these all the things. Then how we can able to use for mobile app testing. Mobile app testing we can able to use by using for Appium. Okay, Appium is the one service we are going to use and we can able to test for mobile application. There is a different mobiles have, we have OSs like OSs is nothing but our Windows we have and Mac we have, right? The similar format, mobile also, which is the mobile in your hand, that mobile having for OS. Okay, the OS based upon the product, based upon their like requirement they are using for that products like OSs. Okay, what are the OSs presented in the market right now? One is Android. Okay, this Android is very high. Why high means every member can able to use this Android in market right now. Most of the mobile applications are running in Android. Okay, who developed this Android? That is a Google. Google is a member. He developed for this particular Android. There are some couple of companies they are using their mobile OSs. Okay, and second one iOS. These are also high market. So many people loves that Mac like Apple mobiles, right? Everybody, and whenever they release for new series, then definitely they are going to huge line to buy those mobiles and see that what are the features they are given, what are the security things they provide, like that they are going to buy new mobiles for the iOS also. But comparing to Android, the less we can able to say, but market is huge. Okay, this particular one who developed is Apple team they developed. Okay, and also we have there are two more couple of OSs are presented. One is a BlackBerry, and another one is Windows. Okay, Windows is also it's like a Microsoft product. This is a Microsoft one, and this is also BlackBerry team only. Okay, BlackBerry company only developed that BlackBerry OS. Okay, BlackBerry is very low people, very less people are using, and Microsoft we can able to say medium size of people are using right now in the market. Okay, but Android and iOS is a huge now in the market. Okay, and this particular OSs how we can able to like by using for Appium, can I able to like one time if I installed for Appium server, can I able to do it? No. Why means for Appium Androids, if you see for Android we can able to Windows we can able to use in Windows we can able to install for Appium server and we can able to do for automation. For Mac, we need to use for Mac OSs like Mac product laptops, and there we can able to install, or else we can able to Windows we can able to install for another OS and we can able to do it. Okay, there are different ways. Okay, but in this particular complete playlist, I'm going to show you only for Android related stuff. Okay, not going to show for any Apple related stuff. And what are the types of apps we have in uh, our mobile? Mobile is basically we have there are three type of apps we have. One is web apps. Okay, another one is native app, and third is hybrid apps. These are the three apps we have in the market right now. What web app is nothing but whenever you open an app in your like Chrome browser you are opening, like Windows system or Mac system, you open one browser and you open your company website and you are going to log into that particular application and you are going to do some operation, right? Same ways whenever you're using for your mobile. In the mobile also we have browser supports, right? Almost all browsers is supporting all the OSs. Any browser you open and your application you open, okay, and that application you logged in and you're doing for some operation, that is called web apps. Okay, that is called web apps. Okay, and second one is negative app. Negative app is nothing but the apps developed specified for one platform and it can be installed through any application through such as Play Store or Google app stores, those things. That is called as negative apps. Negative apps like specifically we can able to say the Flipkart and also eBay, Amazon. These all the things like Uber, Ola. These all the things are there, right? These are external apps we can able to say. These apps which we are going to use for Play Store or any Apple Store and you install into your mobile. Okay, that is called negative apps. Okay, negative and hybrid is nothing but already existing apps. Existing apps is nothing but we can say some of that we can able to web apps it is present and negative both the combination it is presented, that is called hybrid apps. Like we can able to say you installed from external app, you install into external app like by using for Google and Play Store. Okay, you search some app and you take that particular one and you install it. Okay, and there is a things like you maybe see somewhere like click here to go for navigate into our web application, Facebook or Twitter, Telegram or WhatsApp or YouTube channel. Like this, there are options they will provide. If you click that particular thing, anyone, if you choose and if you click, if it is open into the browser, that is called, it is a combination. One is app is there, and also the combination of web also is presented. If you click, it will open, it will jump out of the app and it will go for a web, and again it will open for that particular YouTube or Telegram or WhatsApp, whatever it is. Okay, it will connect to that web. This is a combination of hybrid. This is a hybrid combination. Okay. Okay, these are the three apps we are going to do for automation. Okay, and also marketing. In a market, what are the things we have doing for automation? This particular mobile apps. Okay, we have n number of apps. Okay, very most popular apps are Appiums. Okay, Appium server, and after that we have for iOS driver and Money Talk. Like this we have so many things, and also keep is the one. There is a basically keep it functional, and also we have robot. Robot team. Okay, these are the things are the, and also we have so many things. Okay, what are the things I know? Those things I showed here. Okay, in the market so many things are there. Okay, and here Appium is the one is basically open source. It is completely open source. It is not like a paid version. It is a completely free of cost. We can anybody can able to use, and any can do it by using for this particular Appium, and we can able to do for any automation by using for our uh, mobile apps. Okay, mobile apps we can able to do it. What exactly they can able to do it for here means they can able to connect by using for this particular app and server. It will support you to give you for some emulators and simulators. We can able to uh, emulators and simulator is nothing but if you open for Android, they will give for emulators, and whenever you going for OSS later simulators it will give means the UI which is look for your mobile, the same format of OS they will give you for some external one. Whenever you install for Android Studio, and they can able to give you for to create a mobile creation. Virtual mobile creation means you can able to use by that particular mobile. You can able to do for automation. You can able to install how it is working, the similar format it will work for your mobile as well. Okay, based upon your version of your mobile, you can choose there also in the version OSS. We can create one virtual mobile device, and that device we can able to work. Okay, these are main thing. Okay, how these simulators and emulators will connect with this particular Appium is basically what will happen whenever you run for Appium server. There is an Appium server. Whenever you run for Appium server, it will generate for one session ID. This session ID, what will happen, right? First, Appium server, Appium 2, it will generate one session ID. Okay. Once it is generated session ID, it will go back and it will say for Appium, yeah, I'm ready for, I have one session ID because there is a one active device is presented. One active device. Okay, that device required for access. Then okay, this session ID, this Appium server, which is already created for session ID, right? It will send to that particular device and it will make the request to connection. Once it is done the connection, what will happen? It will say that, yeah, I'm ready to work. What exactly you want to do some work? You are already written for some connections, right? Which is the app you are going to open, which is the app you are going to open that particular session by using that session ID. It will open that particular app and do some actions. And once the action is completed, it will kills that particular session. It is come out of that action. It will not stay. Once it is completed a action, then it will kill that particular session ID and it will go back. In case if you want to reconnect to that particular app, again you have to push that session ID one more time. New session ID you need to send and you need to get the devices. Okay, and also it is happening like basically this Appium server requires for Java. Okay, because this most of the that Appium is developed by using Java. That's why they required to run whenever you want to run this particular. You need to be run means Java is mandatory to run. You need to install for Java as well. And also it is a open source. A large community is presented. We can able to get the large of supports in that particular Appium. Okay. And why we required for Appium is basically this is a cross platform. It will support for cross platform. What is a cross platform? Is nothing but if you create for one script on Android, the same thing we can able to use for iOS as well, and it will support for native, hybrid, and web app, both the combinations. Okay, and allows you to communicate with the other apps also. It will support you to communicate with the other apps also like WhatsApp or something. Okay, and no pre-compilation of your code. Any pre-compilation of code it will not provide you. And also this particular app it will support for built-in apps also. It will support for built-in apps like phone number, phone calling phone we have, right, and saving contacts and also alarm, calendar. Like this we have what all the apps are already default it is presented, all the apps also it will support. And also this is very comfortable to work with any programming language. It will support for any programming language like Java, C Sharp, and also Python and robot framework and robot framework and also WebDriver IO. These are the things we have so many things, and those all the things are it is supporting of programming. Do you have any limitation for this particular Appium? No. Oh, we have some more. It is not there. Okay. What are the things it will not support? Limitations wise, it will not Android for no support for Android Appium level up below 17 versions. Below 17 Android 4.1 versions, it will not support you for those things. Okay, about things if you want to support, there is a one more tool called Cylindroid. This one it will support you. Okay, and also script execution is very low. Okay, when on iOS and Android devices. Why means we need to be create the session and need to go for request and again it request and it will start for execution. This is a slow movement is now presented, and there is no support for toaster toaster messengers. Toaster messengers it is not supporting and it is not possible. And parallel execution we can able to do it, but some of the things like source lab and additional things are there, and there we can able to use for parallel execution. Parallel execution also we can it will not support you, but we can able to use for a source lab and all we can able to do it. Okay, these are the things are basic introduction about for this particular Appium and all. Now let's see for robot framework. Robot framework. Robot framework is basically it is a platform of Python supporting one. Okay, it is by default Python inbuilt framework we can able to say. Okay, this is completely inbuilt of Python framework related. Okay, by using Python only we can able to do it. Okay, this particular robot framework is an open source test automation framework. Okay, and also it supports for user acceptance testing. It will support for user acceptance testing, and also this robot framework supports keyword driven and behavior behavior driven, driven, and also data driven. It will support by default. Okay, and also we can able to use Selenium plugin. By using Selenium plugin, we can able to do for automation for UI and also API. Okay, and writing for test cases styles are tabular format. Tabular format. Test cases is basically tabular. Tabular, how table is presented, right? The similar format, table format, we can able to do it. Okay, and also we can able to use for any text editor like ride is the one default robot framework support one. Okay, and also we can able to use for PyCharm or something we can able to do for this particular uh, robot framework automation. Okay, and here the futures it will support for some futures. Okay, tabular format of test cases is presented, which we are at tabular format. Okay, test cases we have, and also keyword driven support, and also variable support. Sorry, and robot supports for scalars, a list, and dictionary keywords in the framework. Okay, and whenever you go for very complex code, it is bit difficulty, but it will support. Okay, and libraries it will support, and also data driven and keyword driven and behavior driven it will support. Okay, and test case triggering, like a test case whenever you want to trigger some test case triggerings, right? Robot framework allows to trigger the test case so that we can able to either run the tags test cases or skip the tagged test cases. Tagging helping whenever we want to run only and the group of test cases run or skip the test cases, then only we can able to use it. And reports and logs, and this particular robot framework having a default report and logs support. It will create for automatically report and also automatically for logs as well. Okay, and there is a limitation also is presented. Limitations, what is the limitation it is presented? There is a one thing, the lack of support of if else and loops nested loops. This is not supporting this particular robot framework. Supports, it will support, but if you go for in depth of inside, right, it will not support. It will give some bad results. Okay, this is only one limitation is presented, remaining thing are all presented. Okay, and next video session we can able to see for installing for software. Okay, we can able to see for installing software, what are the prerequisite of the software, and then we'll see for first test creation. Okay, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.